Hello friends and welcome back to Vlogmas. This is going to be day 11 and 12 and my second and third day at Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. We are starting this day off at Disneyland and we are doing early entry and boogieing it to Rise of the Resistance. That ride is the most popular ride for early entry, although they do not start the ride until 8 o'clock. Everybody just rushes to get in line, and we were the same. So we were rushing around. We thought maybe we stop and get some pictures at the castle, but this particular morning we were running a little behind. We were super tired from the night before, and we couldn't get it together, but we made it. The line wasn't bad at all for Rise of Resistance. It goes by really fast. I remember thinking when I was younger how terrible the lines were, and I didn't go back for a long time. The last time I was there, I was 16 and I returned when I was 39 years old. So it had been quite some years and California Adventure wasn't even there yet. But as I've gotten older, I don't know if I've just became more patient, but the lines to me are not that bad. Now, for most of it, we do have the lightning lane, so that helps out tremendously. But even when we don't have the lightning lanes for particular rides, it's still not as terrible as I remember. That was such an exciting ride. So then we decided to do the Haunted Mansion. It was closed for some time for refurbishment on the inside and mostly on the outside. And we had to go see what the difference was. This is super cute. I am so happy that they are going to bring back the original haunted house since they've had Nightmare Before Christmas for years now. And it just feels a little sad. I've missed the original Haunted Mansion, so I cannot wait to see that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to see it in person because we tend to go in December. We may go in February or March one year, but we'll see what happens in the future. We wanted to try out the train ride since we didn't do that last year. This is super cute. If you've never done the train ride, there's a tunnel, and I'll show you. It has different scenes in it with cavemen and dinosaurs, and I was sitting next to my nephew. He's 7 years old, and at the end he's like, that was a great movie. He really enjoyed it. So makes sense. When we go to the movie theater, it's so long for him. Now it makes sense why he thinks that it was so long, because this to him was a movie. But it was super cute to just see him enjoying this fully. this year there was so many more people than last year. And the busiest parts I found in the Disneyland park are Toontown, which is where we're heading, and Fantasyland, but that was just last year and this year. I don't know if that's all year, but anyway, so Toontown has to be one of my favorite areas. It just takes me back to when I was a kid, and it is so fun. We were able to get on Mickey and Minnie's ride, which was down a lot last year, and it's super popular, and I could see why. It is super cute and fun, and it made me laugh a whole bunch, and it reminds me a little bit of the Rise of the Resistance with the way their carts are, if you will. So super, super fun ride. After a few hours in the park, we go back to the hotel and hang out at the pool. I got myself a Dole Whip. It was the first time I had it in a very, very long time. I liked it. I could not have it all. It was just way too sweet for me. And because we had the park hopper, we decided to go to California Adventure. We bounced around for each park each day. Downtown Disney, of course, is so beautiful, lit up during Christmas time. I just absolutely love it. If I lived near there, I would go to Downtown Disney all the time. But here is the photo op of California Adventure. It's so beautiful right here. It's so lively, lots of bands going on, lots of people. We rode a few rides and we decided to take the street back to our hotel. This is the Grand Hotel, and it's so beautiful at nighttime. We decided we didn't want to go through downtown Disney again because we were just tired of getting our bags checked over and over again. So we just took the little scenic route, no big deal. And there's the Pixar hotel right there. It's just amazing how close everything is, because once you're walking all day at Disneyland, what is just a few more miles, right? So the next day we hit Small World ride. Now, this was not a favorite amongst any of us. My 10-year-old niece said the music was torture. My 7-year-old nephew said pretty much the same thing. He liked the ride, but he said the music was annoying. So, but we had to do it. It's one of those rides where it's been there, it's a staple, and you can't miss it. Now, I will say the service at the Disneyland Hotel is not the best, but I assume since this was our very last day, they decided to do it up for us. Now, I'm going to give you a little room tour. This is our last day. 5 of us have been living in this for 4 days, so it is a little messy. I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to show you all the cute things that they did in the room while we were gone. Putting little Minnie and Mickey towel heads on the bed, and then taking my nephew's toys and placing them really cutely. A beautiful pool view. If you watched my last video, you know that I love a pool view. Now, this was enough room for all of us. It has a desk for all of our foods and waters, and another desk for more food and water. We loved the double sink. Of course, we needed a little bit of a bigger bathroom, but we made it work. I like that the toilet was in a separate room. I believe they call that a water closet. And this room came equipped with shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Now, this was a pool view, and I believe we were in the Adventure Tower. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, that's a nice little quick tour for you. Now we booked it back to Disneyland because we had a lightning lane pass to Indiana Jones, which we were looking forward to getting over. Last year, we had kind of a bad experience on it. My sister didn't listen very well about where you put your bag, and it flipped off of the ride and it had her wallet and everything in it. And so we had to wait till the end of the night or when it broke down again for us to go back and get it. So we're trying to redo the experience, and this time we had a good time on the ride. Some of the worst We are finishing off our trip at California Adventure. Now, I did many more rides and many more fun things, and we ate tons of great food. But as many of you know, I am not a out and about vlogger. I do homemaking, and that's what I stick to. So more times than not, I forgot to pick up the camera. But I wanted to give you all a little glimpse inside of my Disneyland vacation. I hope you all enjoyed coming along with me for the fun and getting some insight on my vacation and Disneyland if you haven't been in a long time or if ever. I hope to see you in my next video real soon. Bye.